Hi there, my name is Dr. Zwelling, Dr. Marcy Zwelling. I'm recording this from Long Beach, California. I'm a private physician. I, like many of you, have a relatively small staff, and we're absolutely overwhelmed by the potential disaster coming with the ICD-10 conversion. As many of you know, and probably most of you know, on October 1st, 2015, we are required, mandated, we must convert our ICD-9 systems to ICD-10 systems. Unfortunately, Congress has voted this as a must. They are not going back on this vote. They are going to move forward regardless. They have made that very clear. We have tried to explain to them that we don't particularly like the ICD-10 system. We don't see its utility. We don't see that it's cost-effective. We don't see any return on investment, but that has fallen on dead ears. That said, we have had to try to negotiate with Congress a reasonable alternative. To that end, we have an opportunity to transition into ICD-10. We are asking Congress to help us with this transition with CMS. Here's the plan. We do not want any physician to be penalized, certainly not monetarily. We want you all to be paid in a timely fashion. Secondly, we want mistakes to be allowed, not accepted, but allowed. And, of course, corrected with an understanding from CMS that we will not be penalized for these mistakes. Thirdly, we would like a time frame of almost 2 years to allow this transition to take place. We think that it is not an unwise thing to do. In fact, we think it's a pretty smart thing to do. We know the history of healthcare.gov, and we'd hate to have that happen to our billing systems. And, of course, that's all our billing systems. And for ICD-10, that's not just Medicare. That's all the PPO plans and everything else that we are involved in. And for many physicians, that would mean their entire income is compromised. We will not allow that to happen. Let me repeat, we will not allow that to happen. Congress is working diligently, specifically Congressman Pete Sessions from Dallas, the chairman of the Rules Committee, is working with Congressman Fred Upton, the chairman of Energy and Commerce, to try to come up with a reasonable alternative. Again, we do have an alternative. We do have a negotiated alternative that is on the table to be discussed. Please do not close your practice. Do not make any impulsive decisions. Let's ride this out. I will promise you that by the end of the summer, we will have a plan that will be not wonderful, but a plan that you'll be able to live with. So for those of you who are fretting ICD-10s, take a step back, take a big deep breath. We will have an answer. We'll be back to you with that answer. Please get this tweet out to as many people as you can and let them know that their doctors and their congresspeople are working on their behalf, on behalf of the doctors and the patients, to keep every practice open. We want patients to have access to their physicians. And of course, in order to do that, you have to be able to work, and that doesn't happen when you close your practice. So no impulsive decisions. Sit back. Let's get this done. Let's work together. If you are so inclined, you may certainly write to Marcy at choicecare.md. Let me know your thoughts. I know that many of you are hoping for a delay. Don't even consider it. It isn't going to happen. But if you have some thoughts about the transition, I'm more than willing to take your considerations. Thank you very much for your time.